Hello. We have a game. This, just so you know, this took me a long time to spin for, so I was about to give up on actually getting a game. But we got one. Against Brett's. Bit of blodge, bit of guard, bit of wrestle. Everybody seems to have a better record than me this season. I was talking about that in the last video in case you missed that. Just how I feel like I've been struggling for results a bit lately, and I was trying to decide, am I playing much worse? Am I just, am I just on a bit of a bad run? Who knows? But then I look back and they're not too bad, but I don't feel like it's up to where I'd like them to be. But hey, what can you do? I don't really know how this matchup generally goes, because it's not one that you ever do. I don't think either of us would have thought we'd run into each other. Not two of the most commonly played teams on ladder. That is horrific to look at, but good, because it means the teams are going to look very different, which I always like. Oh, we gotta just wait for them to load in, and then we're good to go. Hopefully. Alright. Let's get in Blood Bowl mode. You go there, you go there, you go there. So obviously, least important players on the front, second least important players on the next line, which I count my thrower as one of, and then all the important ones on the back line. That is the gist of it. They got 2 extra players, we don't have any. I'm still trying to decide whether I should keep my strength, Agi 5, strength 2 thrower. It's a tough one. I'm kind of wondering if I might do, at least for now, because if you think about it, there's lots of teams with, there's a few teams with strength 2 players, and they still take them. I mean, would else take catchers who are strength 2, and, the reason they do that is because they're still useful to the team, despite their obvious disadvantage. And I think maybe the same could be said for the thrower. So, we shall see. That's unpleasant to look at setup. So Blitz could be very nice here. High kick, not so much, because he's got catch, so he'll probably get that. It's a 75 up. 75 up. 75% chance. I suppose if he double ones, nobody's going to catch it on that. Yeah, I feel like I haven't had many games where I don't start with 2 people off the field in the first turn. Maybe the argument is I should go on offense. It's an interesting one. Could consider it. Does he have any dirty players? I didn't see any, but wasn't looking for it. So if he fails this, we got a chance at the ball. Obviously, a low chance of that. Well, 2 off the field. Apo used. Pretty standard start. This is kind of what I'm talking about, though. I mean, obviously, it's partially, I guess, a psychological thing on my part of feeling like that's the way it is. But that doesn't mean there isn't some truth to the fact that that is how our results have, or, you know, how our games have been going. Results have been okay at times. Could get that. Hey, how's it going, Eddie? I'm just whining about recent results. As is the done thing. And I think I'm going to do something silly here. Can I find a way to make it any better? I feel like I've been on a bit of a string lately. Did I put that guy in the wrong place? Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, so he can go here. But you know, I'm also trying to be somewhat realistic about it. I maybe could make it better by hitting this guy. Yep. Alright, let's give this a shot. Come on. It's ridiculous, but... it's disappointing. Very disappointing. Yeah, exactly. You gotta realize that there are good things and bad things. And, not focus on the bad things. I just keep getting games like every game I play, like we got first turn, 2 guys out, this guy actually got injured so I had to Apo him, this guy got KO'd, and that's been kind of how my games have been going. Both, you know, and in fairness we're playing elves, but, so that is a thing. I can't deny that we are playing a squishy team. If that had worked, we might be in a really commanding position here. Sadly, it didn't. I guess in retrospect, it wasn't actually that crazy. It was a bunch of 2+s and 3+s. He really wants to dodge this guy out, which I'm okay with. I'm kind of itching to get back to Blood Bowl 3 in a weird way, just because of the freshness, right? It's... oh, it was. I've played enough games of Blood Bowl 2 to have a difficult choice for that, because I've definitely had some pitch clears against me. What's going on here? Okay, okay. I guess he's just trying to get our team situated. Use a reroll this time, probably after what happened last time. Does manage to pick it up. I do have to tackle part of... I don't know why I'm going so crazy today, but part of me is feeling like continue to go for this. We got tackle here. Just a push. Unfortunate. Okay, so now we've used our 2 rerolls. I suppose we could stand some guys up to make him... So what happened? Did you... I'm assuming you just got absolutely demolished in terms of how your team came together, or was it just a score thing, or was it a kill thing, or both? I'm playing too aggressively here, but, you know, why not? What am I money? That, I feel like that is always how... Yeah, that is how it goes. It's like the game is knowingly cruel. Wonder where he's going to put the ball now. Yeah, sometimes you're better off just trapping blodgers rather than trying to actually... blodge steppers, I should say. Than actually hitting them. Unless you got tackle. Oof. It's got to stay there. No point following anyway. We've got dodge. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Okay. Sure. Why not? I mean, this is partially... Well, no, this is me reacting to the first turn. And how poorly it went. In terms of playing more aggressively. For sure. Which I normally wouldn't do. I think it's just happened so much lately that I'm just like, well, why not? Let's play a little wildly. It almost paid off first turn, honestly. We were, what, like a 3+, 2+ away from getting the ball on the blodge stepper and then throwing a bunch of guys around him. In which case we would not be in this situation. Probably just better off going through here. You know what, let's just, like, get ourselves really killed. Oh, I wasted a 6 there. Disappointing. Yeah, I am, yeah. Not bashing has not worked. Going on defense and trying to, you know, play cagily has not worked, so we are just changing our tact. I'm going here so that we're still connected to somebody. If he wants to hit me again, he can. But now he can't really come out the back for safety. If I go over here, he might just trap us on the sidelines, so... That's the decision making there. If he's going to roll a power driver, it was on this guy than this guy, so that's alright. I've had a few Dark Elf teams where I've got like 4 Bloodsteppers or 5 Bloodsteppers. That is the best. There's nothing more beautiful than just like clamping them all to the side of the cage and saying, now what are you gonna do? Okay, okay. Sure, we don't need him. Yeah, yeah, I do love it. You need blodge though, ideally, for it, right? Otherwise you're just deciding where you fall over. Okay, I don't mind going this way this time. Yeah, I don't know if it's top 5, but I think it's top 10. Because you got block, dodge, tackle, guard, mighty blow. That's maybe top 5 off the top of my head. Maybe I'm missing something, but I think those are all up there. I think he has to re-roll that. No, he doesn't have to. Oh, we could go in here. With his guard over, I can actually come around the back. If we could just power one of these. Does he have any more guard over here? He doesn't. Could go for the wrestle first. I think tackle first. Oh, that is a disappointing place for the ball to go. Let's see. What should I set human catcher? Pick up a ball on my side of the pitch and carry it all the way for a touchdown over a few turns. Okay, and blitz their return. Yeah, I mean, it can be crazy durable. It's always like maddening when it's not, because you, especially when you've played against somebody where it is, and you just cannot bring that person down. Then when yours get powered every time, you're like, what is going on here? Oh, he's gonna re-roll that. Okay, he did re-roll it into double pairs, in fairness. I guess we'll sidestep. It is a very scrappy game. I've kind of played this as if we actually had armor. This is more how I would play it if I was Dark Elves. You know, and I'm paying the cost for that in the sense of having 4 players out, but at the same time, a little bit more going wrong for him. He has used his rerolls now, and boom. Maybe the ball gets out and we pop it onto one of our catchers and away we go. I imagine what's going to happen is we're going to do this for a couple more turns, and then somehow he's going to get the ball out and just run it away from us. But, you know, until then, we just keep trying. Are you going to hit this guy? It's a 1 dice, isn't it? No, it's 2 dice. Oh yeah, he's fallen over. He doesn't want to hit him because he's going to go onto the ball and, like, who knows where the ball's going to scatter. I'm surprised he didn't wrestle that. He definitely should have wrestled that. Yeah. I think he maybe could have protected the ball a little better, but I mean, I have been aggressive with it. Oh, and there's a steal. He hasn't blitzed, and he does have wrestle here, so he should be able to get the ball free. Yeah, he does get the ball free. That's a pity. For a moment, we held the ball there. Okay, that's not what we were looking for. Not going to take this hit, obviously, I think. That was I'd argue that was a bit of a risky block that, I mean, paid off incredibly. You should probably stand up. Well, there we go. Yeah, I am. The troll toll is being paid. I mean, it could have paid off, right? We got the ball in some good positions, but as I worried about now, it eventually fell to him, and he's gonna just be able to. It's exactly what I predicted, actually. He's just gonna run away with it. Now, you don't just want a 3-man sideline cage here, you want like another layer, which I presume he'll put in. I think he also might say that we're getting karate chopped pretty bad here. I feel like he probably could have got some 3 dice in here at some point, but maybe I'm wrong. Should I have stood that guy up before all of that? Yeah, I probably should. I wasn't sure because I felt like there was a good chance that we got the ball free there. Or at least had more things. It was just basically a 1 was a bad roll there. And we rolled the 1. So if we hadn't rolled the 1, we could have had another go at that. Yep. How many guys are we going to have left? Not a lot. This guy should probably go stand here or something. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can do it with Dark Elves. I think you can totally do this with Dark Elves against a Bretonnian team with no Mighty Blow. But I shouldn't really be doing it with Pro Elves. Although I do see people do it with Pro Elves a lot, even in the so I do watch some of the games, like the Chalice games and whatnot, like the competition that comes out of this one. I don't know how familiar you are with it all. And people play a lot more aggressively than you'd imagine with teams. Or not everybody, but some people do, and it works for them. but sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, there are some people that play like teams like this and play teams like Skaven, like crazy aggressive. And, you know, it works. And I will say in fairness, it really nearly did work here. We were so close to just getting the ball out, and then we got the ball down a few times, and with Pro Elves, like, all we need is a good scatter, and we're away, right? So it's sort of high risk, high reward. Are you gonna foul me on turn 8? No, okay. Just for a moment, I thought he might risk it all. So what have we lost? Okay, we haven't got any of our KOs back. That's pretty standard. But it's only turn 8. We've got time for that. We've lost a catcher, effectively. I still don't know when the season ends. It's so hard to... I don't know why, but it's so hard to actually know when the season ends. I know it says it somewhere. But the, yeah. But I don't know where to find it. I found it once or twice. It feels like it should be something that's really easy to find. Alright, let's get that riot. Oh, I need people on the... Whoops. Yeah, I do need an LOS. Perfect defense. Not what we were looking for. Anybody can get a level up from... No, but this guy could get an SPP for doing a throw. I guess we should try and hit somebody. Despite the fact that there's literally no point. Good job we used the block guy. We're not actually close enough here. We'll take the 3+. Oh, it doesn't matter. That makes me feel better. We'd have fallen over if we'd gone for the GFI, so... Good turn 8, good turn 8. Let's see how many KOs we get back. Alright, we got 2. I'm really tempted to just jam this in. And then go back on the aggressive again. Because they are... The Bretonnian team is so fast that we're not going to be able to just, like, stall out for 8 turns at the back. So, yeah. That is the plan. I don't know how easy he's going to make that. Don't have a thrower anymore, unfortunately. Do we get any permanent injuries? I don't think we have. Miss next. No long term. No long term. Okay. Is there a better side? Not really. He's really thinking this through. Okay. Let's see. Do you have... Oh, you're 1 SPP. Well, what we don't need here is a perfect defense again, or a blitz. Sure, they can have more rerolls. We're going to be slightly out of range here. But when has that ever stopped us? Just got to believe. No problem. There's 1 SPP in the bag already. It's just messing with us. Ooh, that's not what we wanted. Let's see. Time for some really, really dodgy play. Easy. Not the safest of sideline cages. But, I mean, it's there. I actually really hate sideline cages. But we're, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. Really, really... If I had knocked this guy down, we'd be in such a better position. But I didn't. We'd probably have this guy over here to help block these guys come back. We'd have this guy over here. This guy would be sat nicely here. Like, this would be like a really solid offense. Or a semi-solid offense. Are you gonna one dice that? There's no reason to one dice that. These guys are useless. You may as well use them for assists. Put this one in here, this one in over here. Or even better, in the back. So that we can't get out of here. That would be my personal preference of how I do things. Because otherwise we can just, like, reverse out, right? Yeah, there you go. Good choice now, boy. He hasn't blitzed yet. Well, who's blitz? Is this guy blitz? I feel like he's forgotten to blitz. This is tricky. We've put ourselves in quite the pickle here. Okay, he did remember the blitz. I guess he's gonna jam this guy in here or something. No point in re-rolling that. I guess he's got a free reroll. Why not? Okay, so I'm thinking I want to come out to over here. Now, I say that like it's going to be an easy situation. The guard here is quite annoying. I guess we could do this. Sure. If I do this, takes away his tackle zone. And we're out. Sort of. Catch that one. Alright, I mean, that's a minor miracle, honestly. I'm not saying we're going to be holding the ball at the end of this, but I'm happy that we got it where we got it. If we can just not drop the ball here, I'll be happy. I think part of it was just the sort of gung-ho attitude I've decided to adopt. I probably would have struggled over that more if I had been trying to sort of play safe. I mean, it was 1 dice, I suppose. It was 1 dice and 2 pluses, but that's not really what you want to be doing, is it? In fairness. The most dodgy one, I guess, was this one, because that was a 3+ with no block. He really wants to get this guy in for the assist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he totally could. Or maybe, oh, he probably actually wants to blitz with this guy. Oh no, he wants to blitz with this guy. Why is this guy not assisting and this guy just coming in and blitzing? This is very confusing. I guess he's trying to block our way out? Yeah, well, I mean, if he had blitzed with this guy, because this guy was, he could have got here as easily, and then he could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. That's what's confusing me. He definitely could have got a 2 dice without using a GFI, so I'm just confused why. Because it was like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he got here, he could have got there, so I'm not sure. I guess he's coming around. Okay, I wonder what all that achieved. Does he jam in the reroll? Does. So, where do we go? I could go here, obviously. Here. Yeah, I think he was trying to work against sidestep. So we could bring this guy in here and 1 dice the guard down as things stand. Assuming we can just keep 1 dicing things. Which is quite a big assumption, in fairness. Obviously we can give the ball to this guy, but can he get in? Only with a... maybe. We had somebody here. This guy could come over and chain push down, which would knock this guy to here and this guy to here. It would have to be this guy, who cannot make it. Why can't you make it? Why is your movement so bad? No offense. He can't even do that. That's bad. This guy can't make it. Okay, so we might be back to plan hit this guy out. I don't know what happens after that, though. Is there a better way? Could we come in? Hit. We could maybe hit this guy out, and if we've hit that guy out... I think we have to try this first. Good start. We're going to go there in case we need to reverse out of this. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Push. That, I think. It's in. Whew. I mean, I'm being relieved as if this puts us in a good position. I mean, it does not. It does not. Come on, KO. Nope. I mean, it's just a loner, but it's one more guy taking punches. Reroll. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite happy with how that panned out. On the whole, obviously the reroll was unfortunate, but I'm happy with how we cleared it, considering how bad of a situation this is. I mean, nothing is going to be optimal play here, I don't think. But it's mostly been one dicers and 2 or 3 pluses, some of which have rerolls built in fairness. And we were playing, what, like 5 guys against... I mean, effectively 4 guys against the whole team. I do object to the fact that he keeps getting rerolls. If he hadn't got 2 free rerolls, he'd be on 0 right now, and I'd be feeling a lot better about my chances here. I do really hate that kickoff event. Even when I'm the one that gets the reroll, I feel bad about it. Because it's such a big shift in how the game can pan out, right? Dodge out after the blitz and the blitz failed rather than pushing him again. And then try and go out of that same hole. That's possible. That's very possible. I'm not sure I even considered that, so... That would have opened up a hole. I don't know what the dodges out would have been with that. I'd have to check it again. But I suppose even 4+ rerolls with dodge, if you just got to make one into like a 2+, then that's pretty good odds of working. Yeah. Yeah, it's all just sort of desperate measures, right? Alright, what are you up to? Have you, question, have you played in the, like the free ladder that Turns put up for just, like, spinning other teams? I'm kind of wondering about doing it for practice, because I do, you know, if I'm only playing my 1 league match a week on Blood Bowl 3, I'm gonna be way behind not only on the rules, but how the game works. You haven't? Okay. I'm kind of wondering about doing it now. Oh, we're in. See, he'd be on 0 reroll. He wouldn't have even had a reroll to do that in the first half. Who can we? I guess you can come up here. Now we need to think about how we... Okay, this actually isn't super ideal. I mean, we need to knock him down. Otherwise, he's still in the way. Give us a pow. Hey, look at that. I'm gonna be dodgy here and take this follow-up, and then dodge out, because we do have built-in dodge. And I'm gonna reroll this, because I feel like this is our chance. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. And you can go there. Okay. See if he streams, playing a few rounds on it, and see if I can play a game against him. That would be quite fun, actually. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I draw him in the tournament. And not just because he's playing crazy. I mean, he's not playing crazy, but, you know. I watched the end of the game. It was a ridiculous game. I kind of feel bad for the other guy. I feel like it probably deserved the tie that it was at full time, and not for so much, you know. It was brutal. But yeah, I am tempted to make a team and spin on there just for getting used to the rules and how the game works, because I felt like a lot of my first game, I was just like trying to get my head around what was going on mechanically, as well as anything else. Yeah. Very much so. I mean, if anything bad happens here, we have a chance to just run it in. Did he blitz? He blitzed this guy. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. It leaves a line through. Yeah, I think the only thing I don't like about it is how much pressure it puts on you. All that, like, it's a constant... It's constantly like a dung, dung. I feel like that's happening a lot. But, you know, I mean, that's also a suggestion that you should be playing a bit quicker, right? He probably... And to be sensible, he should bring this guy, mark the ball, and then dodge off with this... Okay, well, that works as well. Oh, no, he's picked it up. Where's our tackler? He's all the way back here. So what's best to do? Probably this. No power for us. Play level terrorists pull me actions with pause the time, so I have to spend the first. Yeah, that's fair. I do like the sense of urgency it has, and it'll probably be a lot... I actually don't like the fact that you can't have draws now. I feel like it takes one of the sort of... I don't know, I guess we'll see. I've only played one game, so I can't tell. The fact that it takes draws off the table, I'm not sure if I like that. Plus, it makes for really, really, really long games. But that said, it might actually be a good thing, because you can't just sort of play it for a draw in the same way. I suppose there's two sides to every coin, because sometimes it feels like playing, you know, getting a hard-fought draw feels really good. And the fact that, you know, that's going to be really sad when teams go... I suppose what's going to be bad is that when teams have got really bashed up in a game, the fact that you can't draw, in our league at least, means that there's no reward for eking out the game. That's most unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, my game was really long, but I did have overtime. And I was getting used to it and everything. I guess you're going to put this guy here for the assist and then chain us out. No way you're going to one dice that when you got spare players. You just bring this guy back if you don't want to use this guy. There you go. He's worked it out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, the power of doom. Oh, he just changed. Yeah, that's of course. If you get the power, why not do that? I really feel like I'm just giving people SPP these days. I've given out a lot of SPP in my games. Oh, the pow again. And the stun. Okay, that's probably it. I needed no pow there. Do we actually need to go there? No, we don't. Okay. So I should play a few more squishy teams. Come on, it's not that hard. Well, I mean, we didn't give up on this one, and we had a few chances. My best chance second half was obviously getting up here. We needed to power him though, and we were not the ones that rolled the powers. He saved that. He sneakily saved the powers for our turn when he when he powered our team out the next turn. Yeah, it does. It definitely plays, and I really wouldn't play normally like this with a armor value 7. If I had had my team still around after the first turn, I'd have just tried to screen him off. But I wouldn't normally play this aggressive. Because this happens, right? It's tricky against Bretonia, though, because you can't outmove them in the sense that they're actually one of the faster teams. I mean, speed-wise, they're Dark Elves, effectively. What do we got here? It's not great. Putting a scoring threat, because why wouldn't we? Gotta play to win, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to defend. It's hard to defend against Brett's with, like, screening off. Oh, he's went quite far down here. I mean, he can get some cover in down here, but it's not going to be as easy. He can't surround the ball. I guess he's just going to try and surround and take down the player. Needs to knock us over, though. Probably using Wrestle isn't a bad idea. I don't think he can get anybody... Maybe he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He'd have to do some GFIs to plug in the bottom of this hole. Is he willing to do that? I guess he is. Yeah, you've got them too far back. He could have set up here and put like an L cage in to block me off down here. But I think he sort of panic potatoed. I mean, it's not a huge potato when you are set up like this. Okay. Okay, he's just going to leave us in there. Okay, fair play. Fair play. Aha, sending off. So we've got one play for glory. We can't actually win here, I've just realized. So having a scoring threat doesn't matter. But tie is still technically on. If we can make a... Okay, so yeah, him not hitting us was definitely the right decision here. Well, the aggression didn't pay off. I know there are some people that watch on a regular basis that actually would be pleased with the aggression even though it meant we lost. I think sometimes people don't want to see safe play, which I understand. It doesn't have the sort of high entertainment value. But yeah, we had a few chances there. Despite getting bashed out pretty hard. No, we don't want you. Catcher leveled up. I mean... Oh, we never broke armor. I don't think we made that many blocks though, did we? 17? I guess one armor break wouldn't have been crazy. 45 and 15 isn't actually that many in the end though. I think the fact that they were... Like, a lot of them came early and that was problematic. But we gave it a shot. I guess let's level up this guy. 8. Let's dodge. I feel like I'm just in a cycle of buying catchers, getting them dodged, and then they die. And then we rinse and repeat. Lineman. Maybe somebody else with block would be good. That is only our 4th blocker. So what did we lose? Did we lose this guy? I think he's just missed next game, right? I don't know why I'm looking at stats. Missed next. So, we've got 11 players. Do we have all positions covered? 2 throwers. 1, 2, 3, 4 catchers. We do technically have all our positions covered, so we could just buy in another lineman. Alright, thanks for watching, YouTube viewers. I'll catch you guys next time, and will we play as crazily? Who can say? Bye for now.